Welcome to the Chris News Podcast. I'm Drawer Chris, because I'm by the drawer, and I'll be hosting this podcast. Today's issue is globalization. What is globalization? Let's hand it over to Door Chris, the smart guy.
Hi, I'm Dorcas. Today's issue is globalization. What is this fancy word? Well, simple. I know because I'm smart. It's companies connecting thousands of miles away through the internet, social media, and by Pony Express. Businesses that previously had no way to communicate overseas have now thrived easily, exchanging finances and goods. Interesting. With a constant flow of information and material goods, how will this shape the future of our world and our great nation? Let me hand it over to Closet Chris, the presidential and political expert. Not by study, but because we had no other place for it. Closet Chris?
I'm Closet Chris, the political and presidential expert. Globalization is today's issue. Globalization is an issue I had no idea about until 5 minutes ago. Recently, this has been weighing on the mind of the president. I think it has been. CNN said that. I don't get paid. I do this for free. I wish I was the president. Then people might like me. Oh, breaking news. The president is about to speak. I thought it was a hurricane or something.
So we start. Are we ready? Are we ready? That's a joke. That's a joke. I know we're wrong. My fellow Americans, we have a situation on our hands. Globalization is important for the uniting of enterprises over the seas for the good of the world. This new globalization will bring together the world's goods, services, and money flow, creating more opportunities for a domestic business sector. Companies can now expand to new environments. Companies can branch out to new markets. And companies can now prosper. But some may say that we're endangering the economy in this venture. That's not true. That's not true. Make no mistake. I do not wish that our delicate economy become tarnished by the interjoining with foreign economies. This in no way will harm the well-being of our national finances. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to pave a path for business prosperity for all Americans. No longer will there be isolated businesses in this world. Through social media, through the internet, and through other means of getting the word out there, no longer will there be isolated businesses in the world. Globalization has helped and will continue to help the American citizen live a good life. Some people may say that this topic has negative repercussions. Companies have to compete globally, and thus will have to, cut down on benefits, pay, and positions. Over the years, we have seen the rise and fall of big companies like TWA, Eastern and Pan American Airlines, and other global businesses. These businesses have only been replaced by slick and more innovative companies. These companies know how to succeed, and they're Democrats. That's a joke. In a sense, it's survival of the fittest. You may only succeed if you prosper in a way that you must. And now, don't get it twisted. It is up to you, as an American citizen, to decide whether or not this is a good for the USA. I'm a patriot, much like our founding fathers, and I know what's good for this nation. Now, above all, we need to pave a path for the future. I want my daughters, Sasha and Malaya, to have good futures, to live in a surviving economy where they have no worries of putting food on the table and supporting their family. It's the only way to pave the path for success. I'd like to give shouts out to my wife, Michelle. She's been giving me good times for our whole marriage. And Tyson, more important than my wife, my dog. He's my greatest inspiration, my true love, and excuse me, that's a joke. And 3 terms. That's all I'm saying. 3.
Such a riveting speech given by the president. As you can see, globalization has positive and negative effects. Now, to relate globalization to our society today, we can see how globalization can have some negative repercussions. Jobs will be cut, labor will be outsourced, and other things will happen that may harm the American public. Companies will attempt to find the cheapest option for their labor, whether they outsource jobs or they lower the amount of employees. They will do whatever they can to get the cost low. But it is up to you to decide whether it is good for you, your family, and the rest of the American public. This has been Drawer Chris, Door Chris, and Closet Chris, bringing you the Chris News Podcast. I'd like to thank my mom for subscribing. It was hard watching this video 9 times through 9 different accounts. Thank you, Mom, for being the 10th subscriber. Now someone other than me can watch this news podcast. Thank you.